Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome back. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we're Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from the People's Republic of California, Apple Valley.
We are both back and
Happy.
happy. And we're talking science and technology, but we're waiting for October for it to cool off a little
Yeah. Oof. Okay, I thought this topic was so interesting, fascinating. Human eggs can remain viable for decades by dialing down their internal recycling systems, new research shows. Studying over 100 freshly donated eggs, scientists discovered that slowing protein breakdown helps minimize harmful byproducts that could damage DNA. The eggs also perform a last minute spring cleaning before ovulation, ejecting waste and rearranging key components to preserve quality. I'm fascinating. Would you like to know more?
Here we go. Human eggs are among the body's most enduring cells, often remaining inactive for decades until they are called upon. New research published by the EMBO journal on July 16, 2025 reveals that these cells mature. They intentionally reduce the activity of their internal waste disposal machinery. Okay, no idea that even existed.
I just slow down. Yes.
Yeah. This slowdown appears to be an evolutionary adaptation aimed at keeping metabolism low and minimizing cellular damage over the long term. Who would have thought?
So, well, my wife says that and I believe her. The females are born with how many eggs they have, and that's a finite number. You know, crazy. Quote: By looking at more than 100 freshly donated eggs, the largest data set of its kind, we found a surprisingly minimalist strategy that helps the cells stay pristine for many years, says Dr. Elvin Boki, corresponding author of the study and group leader at the Center for Genomic Regulation in Barcelona.
Okay. Women are born with 1 to 2 million immature eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. A supply that gradually declines to a few hundred by the time of menopause. Each egg must remain in good condition for as long as 50 years before it has the chance to participate in reproduction. The findings shed light on how these cells manage to maintain their integrity for so long.
Is that crazy? I mean,
That's a
little
lot.
infant baby, like a 9-pound little baby girl, has 1 to 2 million eggs within her.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, this right here tells you that there is a higher power at work. Just this right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy. Inside every cell, protein recycling is a vital housekeeping task. Lysosomes and proteasomes handle this job, breaking down old or damaged proteins. However, this process consumes energy and can produce reactive oxygen species, ROSs, rodents of unusual sizes, harmful molecules capable of damaging DNA and cell membranes. The researchers did not directly measure ROS in the study, but they proposed that by reducing the pace of protein recycling, eggs limit ROS production while still carrying out enough basic maintenance to stay alive.
This discovery aligns with the team's earlier research published in 2022, which found that human oocytes intentionally bypass a key metabolic reaction to further cut down on ROS generation. Together, the two studies indicate that eggs employ multiple strategies to lower metabolic activity and protect themselves from damage for as many years as possible. Okay.
The discovery was made possible by collecting over 100 eggs from 21 healthy donors ages 19 to 34 at Dexius Mujer, a Barcelona fertility clinic. Deus sounds something like
Deus
Mujer.
Yeah.
Dexeus. If you know how to pronounce that, let us know.
Yeah.
70 of which were fertilization-ready eggs and 30 still immature oocytes. Using fluorescent probes, they track lysosome, proteasome, and mitochondrial activity in live cells. All three readouts were roughly 50% lower than in the egg's own surrounding support cells and fell even further as the cells matured.
Live imaging showed the eggs literally jetsoning lysosomes into the surrounding fluid during the last hours before ovulation. At the same time, mitochondria, chondria, and proteasomes migrated to the cell's outer rim. Quote, it's a time of spring cleaning we didn't know human eggs were capable of, says first author Dr. Gabrielle Zaffagnini.
Zaffanini.
Zaffanini.
It's like sign, the G is silent. Zaffanini.
Gotcha.
Zaffanini. The research is the largest scale study of healthy human eggs collected directly from women. Most laboratory research to date has relied on eggs that have been ripened artificially in a dish. Yet such in vitro matured oocytes often behave abnormally and are linked to poorer IVF results.
The study could lead to new strategies to improve success rates for the millions of IVF cycles attempted worldwide each year. Because that's kind of a gamble, right? You spend a lot of money, but it may not happen. Not happen.
Yeah.
For fertility patients are routinely, this quote, routinely advised to take random supplements to improve egg metabolism.
I did not know this.
Yeah. But evidence for any benefit for pregnant outcomes is patchy, says Dr. Boki. By looking at freshly donated eggs, we found evidence to suggest the opposite approach. Maintaining the egg's naturally quiet metabolism could be a better idea for preserving quality, she adds. The team now plans to examine eggs from older donors and failed IVF cycles to see whether throttling the activity of cellular waste disposal units falters with age or disease. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. I did not know any of this, and I'm sure all of the female viewers that have subscribed to us know exactly this. This is pretty cool.
I guess, or at least the ones that have maybe been through this IVF process, because again, it's costly, and you take your chance.
Yeah,
and I know some people have saying, hey, you're messing with Mother Nature, but people want to have kids, and I think it's a great opportunity. But I hope this process or this study helps people and helps the whole process. So
yeah, I hope so too.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, right, folks. Thanks. See ya.